Mga higala, kumusta? Nga napunta niya to ang tulumanon matagabi panglantaw sa kagabion. Sa dili pa nato sugdan nga to ang kabildo mga igsoon. Ato sang i-shout out kining ato ang mga likers sa ato ang panglantaw sa kagabion nga kanunay yung nagsunod ani ato ang tulumanon. Si Lilian Tubicon, nagsunod gihapon siya. Rosita Quintusa, Estrella Palirbacar, Ini Bunghawan, Alexandra Kilat, baguing taon ning nanganak si Alexandra Kilat. Haraban ni seminar karong sunod simana. Ilisa na lang tingali ni sa ihang maestra. Tungod kay nanganak yung taon ni si Alexandra Kilat atong kauban nga schoolhead sa Tapian Elementary School. Ito pong gi-shout out si Mr. Johnny D. Samunti, ato ang teacher sa Social Studies diha sa Kalubi Integrated School, nga maugyoy nag-request ani nga topic. Ito ang hisgutan karong gabi una. Tungod kay niadtong niaging mga adlaw nay mga estudyante nga namatay dito sa Balintawak, Pagadian City tungod kay na disgrasya sa motor. Naapoy bagong namatay nga amo ang silingan diha sa Kalubi Integrated School at bangyod sa gate sa eskwelahan. Tingali ugma nagkasabot mi nga magtapok mi dito sa iyang panimalay. Mga igsoon, matud pa, this topic is highly requested by Mr. Johnny D. Samonte. The title of this topic is Life is Too Short. Life is too short. 3 simple words. Easy to say. Often repeated. But rarely taken seriously until death comes knocking. And it always comes. Sometimes slowly, like a candle melting into its final flicker. Other times, like a thief in the night, sudden, cruel, unannounced. Recently, death visited just across our school at Bangyud sa Monggay. A man, alive one day, gone the next. Wala siya kabalong nga maon na to ang katapusan niyang buntag. Wala ta kabalo kung sa iyang panimalay ba siya miingon og I love you. Basin, nagsabot pa sila nga magkita pa sunod simana. But death did not ask for permission. It never does. And so we begin tonight's panglantaw sa kagabion with heavy hearts, but not hopeless, because even when life feels painfully short, meaning can still be found if we choose to see it. We live as if time were endless. We make plans, schedules, 5-year goals. We fill our calendars with events, headlines, and birthdays. Yet, we forget that every single moment is borrowed. Kinsay nasayod kung mabuhi pata ugma. James chapter 4 verse 14 says, "What is your life? You are a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes." Yes, we are mist. Usa ka aso nga makita lang sa kabuntagon ug pagkahuman wala na. And yet we boast. We plan as if life owes us something, as if the next sunrise is guaranteed. But tonight, I want us to pause. Think, if this were your last night, what would you do differently? Would you forgive that person you've been avoiding? Would you finally say the words you've been holding back? Would you stop pretending you have forever? A man died just across our school. Some knew him, others did not. But for a moment, the world paused. Children started. Teachers whispered. Some crossed themselves. Others simply walked faster. But somewhere in that moment, the message echoed louder than any bell. Ang kamatayon walay gipili. Dili mo mangutana kung pobre ba o kadato, kabatanon ba o katigulang. Death has no respect for status. It doesn't care how long your to-do list is. It comes. And for this left behind, grief, regret, silence. Under the 1987 Philippines Constitution, Article 2, Section 11 says, the state values the dignity of every human person and guarantees full respect for human rights. This includes the right to life, the very breath we often take for granted. But even the law acknowledges its limits. It cannot extend life. It cannot protect us from the unknown. It cannot promise us tomorrow. What it does offer, however, is dignity. And in death, even more so. Funeral rites, respect for the dead, recognition of legal heirs. All of these are attempts to preserve something sacred. That life, however grieves, matters. That's why we grieve. That's why we hold vigils. Because even a stranger's death whispers, be present, be kind, be ready. I remember an old woman once said to me, ang kamatayon daw samara sa pagtugot sa Ginoo nga pahulay na ka. At the time, I didn't understand. Why would God let someone go so soon? But later, I came across Psalm chapter 19, verse 12. Chapter 90, verse 12. Teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Wisdom comes from recognizing that life is limited, that you don't have time to waste. That anger, pride, envy, they're heavy to carry, and time is too short to bear such burdens. Magpasaylo na ta samtang buhi pa. Mag-ingon tag salamat samtang madungog pa nila. Live in a way that your words won't come too late. When someone dies, their civil personality ends according to the civil code. Their rights are gone, but their obligations pass on. Their properties inherited. Their debts accounted for. But what about the moral debts? What about the unspoken apologies? The broken promises? The neglected loved ones? No law collect those. Only you now, while you're alive, can settle them. Because once you're gone, no eulogy, no candlelight vigil, and no legal document can replace your presence. When the clock stops, what remains? Photos, memories, maybe a few Facebook posts, some chat history, a voicemail. But more than that, that remains is who you were. Not what you owned, not your job title, but how you made people feel. Makainomdom ba sila nga buotan ka? Nga madasigon ka? Nga matinud-anon ka sa imong panimalay ug sa Ginoo? Because life is too short to be anything less. Jesus once told Martha in John chapter 11 verse 25, I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me, though he may die, he shall live. That's the hope Christians hold on to. Yes, life here is short, but it doesn't end here. Death is not a period, it's a comma, a pause before the eternal. But you don't get to write the next sentence unless you know the author. Pangandam o mangandam na ta, dili lang para sa kalibutan, kundi para sa kinabuhing walay katapusan. You are alive now. Your heart is beating. Your lungs still breathe air. That means there is still time. Time to be better. Time to heal wounds. Time to leave a legacy, not of wealth, but of worth. So hug your loved ones. Say what needs to be said. Forgive. While forgiveness still has ears to hear it. Because the greatest tragedy is not that life is short. It's that we live like it's not. Tonight, let's not just mourn a death. Let us awaken to life. You woke up this morning, others didn't. You still have the chance to change, to love, to pray. Ayaw na hulata ang lubong para muhila. Ayaw na hulata ang kamatayon para maghinulsol. Live now. Live well. Live with purpose, because life is too short not to. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1, to everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under the heaven. Let this night be your season of awakening, your season of clarity, your season of change. Kini ang panglantaw sa kagabihion. And tonight, we didn't just talk about death. We talk about the truth that death reveals, that life is fleeting, that tomorrow is never promised, that time is our most fragile position, yet we spend it as if we own eternity. Kinabuhi nga walay direksyon sama sa barko nga walay timon. Unsa may paingnan sa tao nga wala maghunahuna nga siya mamatay usab. You and I, we are not promised another day, but we are given this moment. Now, and in this moment, we are faced with a choice. Will we continue living in the shallow waters of routine, resentment, and regrets? Or will we rise to the urgency of life and begin to truly live? So let this be your wake-up call. Let this be your shaking. Let this be the night, the silence of death stirred the fire of the living. Because the greatest tragedy is not that people die. It's that so many of us live half alive. Wake up, forgive, rebel. Say what matters. Walk in truth. Love without hesitation. Because this breath you're holding now, it could be your last. And if it is, let it not be wasted. Live as if your time is short, because it is. But live as if your soul is eternal, because it truly is. This has been panglantaw sa kagabihion, diin ang kahayag sa kamatuoran modan-an, bisan pa sa kangit-ngit. Time is not something we keep. It is something we spend. So spend it well. Kini inyong higala, igsoon o dalaga, Jeremias Labaho Tubigon, nagpahinumdum sa kanunay, nga sa atong pagpangandoy og matarong nga katilingban, ang kamatuoran gayud ang atong sugat. Og sa kangit-ngit sa kasaysayan, ang tinud-anay nga pamunuan, ang labing hayag nga paglaom. Shout out Ma'am Analo Escalante nga nagtan-aw kanato karon. Kini inyong higala sa makausapa mo ingon, ang Dios magapanalangin ug magapanalangin ug magapanalangin kanatong tanan. Maayong gabi ug daghang salamat.